All right, good afternoon. It's about 1 p.m., about 65 degrees here. Let me give you the starting lineup. Don't have the best connection out here. The audio should be pretty good. The video is not going to be lovely, but again, I'll do my best. Okay, upstart, we got Bentley, Sebas, Gavin, Jesse up front. We got Ted and Hunter in the midfield. We got Zeb Lucas. We got West Huff. We got Archer Deals coming up from the 20. We got Bryce at the right back. Pasha's in goal. Logan is playing in the NAL game this afternoon for the State Cup. There's Jesse Ewer. Look at him. He knows he's on camera. Lock in. Don't look at me. Lock in. Yeah. The look on that face. Come on. All right, here we go. We got the refs are walking out right now. I know we got a few viewers that I definitely know are watching. We got Christine Lucas out on a trip out west. Her son Zeb is responsible for this live stream. The video connection is going to be weak today, just so you know, because the signal's terrible. But the audio should be good. I know our boy Porter York is watching with his family somewhere. And as always, a shout out to Santiago Valdez Pena. Young Santi's got a Challenge Cup game today himself. King of the sideline siblings. All right, Jesse's gonna try to sneak down this line right here. Here he is right here. Ted plays it back to Hunter. Hunter plays it up, out of bounds. All right, so we're gonna have to pay attention to that wind. I'm gonna get the camera oriented here. Zoom out a little bit, because I need some width. They have a very big, I'm gonna guess him at, I mean, he can touch standing, he can touch the post, the crossbar. All right, so here we go. They are playing Bentley, about to give challenge, really taking the time here. Big boot up towards Bryce. Bentley on it, pass through, the wind blows it. Hunter controls, out to Zeb. Zeb over to Jesse. Jesse looking central, finds Hunter. Hunter loses the touch there. Into Sebas. Sebas let it go through on a turn. Didn't work out. West is here. Good effort by Midwest, and it is a windy, windy day. All right, so we're going to have Zeb on the throw-in here. Zeb with a big throw. Bentley went for a flick, missed it. 79 for Midwest United, serves it out. The wind is blowing right in our face, northwest, we'll say, because I'm getting blown in the face. So here goes Zeb way down towards the flag on a throw-in. Gets some good velocity. Chipped through. The ball has not made its way to the right side of the pitch. Ball out of bounds there for a Midwest United throw. Okay. Well, actually, it's a Indy 11 throw. Sorry about that. All right, Zeb with a big throw up through to Bentley. Bentley running on. Jesse's given challenge. Okay, we should be okay here if we can get the ball. Ted challenge in the midfield. All right, Gavin is wide on defense. Ball's being recycled back out towards the midline. Ball served to the left sideline. Gavin on challenge. Ted with a step, slide tackle. Doesn't gain possession. Back down Gavin. Offside on Midwest United. Boys are pumped. They're clapping. Got a little bit more juice today. Definitely missing Porter this week, as he's one of the most versatile guys on our team, whether he's playing left back or the six. So looks like Ted and Hunter just got to hold it down themselves this week at the six. Big ball up by Bryce towards Bentley, and their very tall keeper gathers it with his arms. Now, I'm not saying their keeper is tall, but before the game he was changing the light bulbs on the stadium lights. Okay, Hunter over to Ted. Ted's got a man on, serves it back calmly to Bryce. Bryce kind of flat back to Archer. Archer gets the ball deflected. Bryce serves the ball up, and it is a throw for Midwest United. AR on the far sideline is Mark Imheiser, who's known to many of us as a local soccer dad and coach. Good ref. Familiar with the center ref as well. Don't know his name. Ball did get deflected all the way to the other pitch, which is weird because the wind is blowing this way, so I don't know how it got over there. A few minutes into the game, not much, maybe 3.5 minutes into the game, and so far we're looking pretty peppy. We just need to get possession, which we haven't had a lot of. Midwest United up the line. Bryce gathers, puts a body on it, throw for Midwest United in the corner. Throws into number 79, who serves it right out of bounds. Gavin grabs it quickly, passes it back to Bryce for the throw-in, because Bryce has got pretty big throws here. Bryce with the big throw. It was a big throw. Sebas got a head on it, flicked off. That's actually a bad call, I believe. But then again, I have progressive lenses that I'm not wearing right now, so am I right? Probably not. Midwest United on the throw, wearing royal blue. Indy 11 in the fire truck red. Fire truck that Richie Delgado rides on a regular basis as a first responder, of course, father of Gavin Delgado. All right, Bryce ready for the big towards Sebas. Bentley's running on it as a big man, big body. A little bit of kickball here. Gavin gets control, serves it back through central. Good recovery by Bryce. Archer cleans it up. You know, we're not playing bad. Our touch is definitely betraying us so far. Yeah, there's Ted on a little boop boop. That's a handball. Ted serves wide to Sebas on a nice little flick. Ted coming up, fighting through. Bentley through towards Sebas, and then served up here. West is on it. It's a good position. Nice ball to Zeb. Zeb check his channel, and he is waiting too long for it. And then here goes Bryce. Ted checked his shoulder, but the guy came fast before he could receive the ball. Ball back up the pitch. A little out of position here, a little out of shape here. Good step by Archer. Ted's on it. Pass back through to Gavin. Loses it, recovering. That guy's got some speed. He is going and just misses the goal. Really good play by the Midwest guy. He hit the Jets. I had not seen that speed from him. Went in front of the goal mouth and went wide, fortunately for everyone involved, wearing red and light blue. All right, Pasha serves wide to Zeb Lucas. Zeb moves up the pitch, using those big wide shoulders of his to stay aggressive. Good tackle by 66 on Midwest United there. Zeb on the throw in here. Christine, there's your son. Looks very handsome. Get a good view of him since you're watching in Oregon. There he is. Okay, ball thrown up towards Bentley. Bentley chips to Sebas. Sebas can't get there. Hunter with a little header to Ted off the chest. Serves wide, gets deflected. We got Archer collects here wide to Zeb. Zeb feints, goes back central towards Ted. Midwest is doing a good job of keeping us guessing here. Ball served long. Good effort by Midwest United. Offside. Our freaking. All right. Pasha wearing the, what color blue is that? Robin's egg, maybe? To West. West, nice. Firm pass to Zeb. Zeb up to Jesse. Elite gather by the king. I got him. Good. Good. All right, sorry, there was some action. I actually retrieved the ball with my off hand. Just pretty talented. See how tall the keeper is? Like he's just going to go over to the Pacers Athletic Center and dunk. Like that's how tall he is. All right. The guys are, it's weird. The guys aren't playing bad. They're not playing soft. We just don't have a lot of possession so far. I don't know what to tell you about that. Okay. Can't make it through. Bryce wins the challenge back. Sabas still challenging. Midwest United recycling out the back. Sabas gives challenge, ball out of bounds. Good challenge by Sabas. Bryce is about to get thrown right in front of the Midwest United bench. Big throw towards the middle, chipped on. Jesse running towards it. If the keeper would have spilled that, we would have had some fun here. Ball's coming this way right at me. If he strokes it in my face, I'll be dismayed. I'm okay. There's Zeb. Zeb fighting. Hunter and Ted switching position there, kind of. Bryce serves back to Archer, kind of a dangerous pass. It ended up working. There's Ted running through. Ted serves a turnover right up the middle there as he was looking for Sabas. Got a step on that guy. Ted's trying to chase him down. It's their fast guy. Gavin wins it away with a really nice challenge. Bentley, nice, wins the ball away. Nice touch, kind of a behind the back towards Gavin. Gavin chipped it off. Hey, if the picture is bad, I'm very sorry about this. Don't have a great signal, so I'm just at least trying to give you a lot of talking and commentary today. Midwest United throw in towards the goal. Bryce gets a foot on it, serves it up to Sabas. Sabas takes it off the chest to Bentley. Bentley's on a run. It's like a 1-on-4. Archer with a really nice challenge there. Sabas and Ted and Hunter trying to hold down the midfield here. Sabas to Jesse. Jesse gets a nice touch through. Wide to Ted. Ted off to Gavin. Gavin gets a touch. Back to Ted. Ted with a nice turn but loses it. Turns it over. Midwest United with a big ball up towards Pasha. Pasha collects. It would nice something going there. As the British commentators say, Ted's touch betrayed him in the moment. Up to Bentley. Bentley's making a big run towards the ball. A big guy over there. Two big bodies colliding. Bentley served it, but it is a throw-in for Indy 11. No subs warming up right now for Indy 11, but you do see some of the subs warming up for Midwest United. Throw in for Bryce towards Gavin. Gavin gets a little flick on. Sabas is there. Sabas has it. A little through to Jesse. Perfect. Jesse serves it back. Goal. That's a goal. Sabas with a beautiful pass to Jesse. Santi, your brother, just scored. So when you watch this back, Jesse is saying he's cold. All right, fan reaction. Parents group, what do we think? Beth and Esteban there reenacting their son's goals. Mas Sebas. Mas Sebas. All right, now here we go. Really nice play by the boys. Sebas and Jesse have been playing together forever, and you can tell on that play. All right, up the left side for mid chase. This is their guy with pace. We got to get on him here. We are a little disconnected and served out the end line for a goal kick by Indy 11. For all the moms out there watching, the UV index is 9 today, so we did put sunscreen on the fair skin kids, including yours truly. All right, Pasha waiting for West Huff to tie his shoes. Maybe his family can look into some Velcro for next season. Serves back to Archer Deals, the 2013 from Lafayette, who joins us the last few weeks, has been a valuable player. Ball served up. Ted wins it on a nice touch through to save Zeb. Zeb fainting back central to Hunter. Hunter, a nice little chip to Jesse. Going to try to get it. Jesse to Sebas with a beautiful chip from Sebas, the Mexilumbian, to Jesse. Ref called that in. It's going to bounce over his head. Position, position, position. Hunter's battling, trying to keep it down here. The big ball up. with the defenders, but it was so big that it went right into Pasha's hands. Pasha faked a pass. Team X Olympian in the screen saying, Vamos 11. I believe that is Tati. Hello, Tati, if it is in fact you. Westhoff serves up. No one on the end of that pass. Serves central. Hunter giving challenge. Little flip challenge. Zeb taking 66 wide here. Ball served in flat. Unlucky almost for us. We cleared it. Sebas dribbling, passing a nice ball towards Gavin. Gavin's got to get there. Gavin's got to get there. Stays on it. Stays on it. Gavin wins the ball. If he can serve back. All right. Throw in for Midwest United. We got some subs for Midwest United. I believe we are about 15 minutes in. Anybody have a clock?
Yeah, we got 19 remaining.
19 remaining. Thank you. All right, so throw in for Midwest United, deflected off their own player, out of bounds for ND 11. All right, our subs are still not warming up, which is not to leave you in distress, just to let you know. Throw into Hunter. Hunter gets a touch on it. The Mex Olympian off to Jesse. Jesse Ewer goes back to his right foot. Tried to get it. Big shot. Bryce comes up for the challenge. Gavin, but it is throw in for Midwest United. Gavin looked like he disagreed with that call, but again, I can't see that far. Throw in for Midwest United. Bentley with the challenge up the pitch. Bentley Schlager, several goals on the season. Sebas with a really good first half. Nice pressure there that's leading to the ball right here. Jesse and this fella are going after it. That's actually a good ball. Midwest United, Zeb given challenge. That is going to be a corner kick for Midwest United. Zeb got a deflection on it at the last second. All right, so with I can, and I'm going to try to turn it towards the goal. Long ball. We should be okay here. Should be okay here. Got to stay. Sir R calmed down a little bit, which I'm just jinxing myself now. West serves up the middle. It is intercepted. West comes in and collects it with the right foot. Archer with a big boot up. Bentley is there to challenge, again, the very, very tall goalie. I'm not saying he's tall, but encourages people to come buy a car from that dealership. Bryce gets the ball, serves it out wide. That is going to be a corner. That is an unfortunate, unfortunate play. A little miscommunication between Bryce and Coach Kevin with his admonishment. Smaller fella for Midwest United on the corner. Ball comes in very nice header by Bryce. Sebas gets a head on it and flicks it back. Way off. I think Archer just got, it's one of those things like the play's dead, but the high kick still happens. So can you actually call a yellow on a play that didn't functionally happen? Just a soccer down. West up to Jesse. Jesse with a nice touch. Hunter wins it. Serves just a little tap here to Zeb. Zeb to Jesse. Jesse to Hunter to Sebas towards Jesse. Sebas with a nice challenge. Zeb wins the ball back. Trying to keep it. Okay, here we go. Now we're back to an Indy 11 throw. Action right here. Christine, there's Zeb. He says he misses you very much, and he hopes you have safe travels. All right. Oh, Bentley gets struck in the back. Oh, it's all right. Corner kick. Huh. What's the call here? Corner kick. That's weird. No one touched it. I don't think anyone touched it in the back. there were snacks down there, in which he gathered the snack. Is this first half time killing by Jesse Yore, fan of Chelsea, who got a trophy this week, possibly. Jesse fixing his socks in case he's on a get ready with me later after the game. Jesse serves it in. Good ball. Beautiful ball. I mean, this is some real Chelsea action here. Imagine himself at Stamford Bridge, the first half up 1 goal. Nervous they're not going to win another game the entire season. And he's channeled that, and now he's jogging. I think he's just trolling the other team. That's the feeling. That ball is way out from the corner, but no one's going to call that. All right, Jesse serves it in. Big ball, similar, lower. Zeb gets a foot on it, through, and another corner on the other side. Let's see. Zeb, Jesse, he says, hey. All right, so it looks like Zeb is going over there to... Are we time killing already? Is that what we're doing? Is that the feel? Yeah. All right, the fans agree with me. But the was right there. Didn't sub window here in the first half, and we are rocking with our players over there. A lot of guys on the other side who get quite a bit of time during the season. The exception of Zeke is over there. I'd love to see him get some additional. There is a chip through. Bentley, header, Bentley, header. Oh my gosh. Bentley with just a little tap header on a through from Zeb. Big clearance by Midwest United. Man, that was spicy. Bentley's, that was a great play. All right, here goes Zeb. Now, again, Zeb's throwing it in here. It's not a corner kick. Esteban Valdez giving some Spanish instructions. So very few people understand what's being said, which is part of the strategy. My Duolingo score's not high enough to know what he said. Big pun up by the guy with the very tall frame up towards Midwest United. Through ball there, and Pasha goes and gathers. Nice defense. It looked like Archer keeping a body on their striker. Little roll out for Posh. West gets 2 touches off to Zeb. Zeb's going to hit the Jets on this fella. Serves it up to Bentley. Sebas is following. That is going to be a corner kick. Bentley with a little flick. Hopefully you saw that. My camera works feeling subpar. Corner kick. This, if you've ever cheered against a team that's getting corner kicks repeatedly, you know how it feels. So currently we are the team with like 7 corner kicks, which is frustrating if you're the other team. Here goes Jesse, goes short to Zeb. Zeb getting a touch. He should be able to smoke it. Oh, just wide. I didn't give you a good shot there. Sub. Okay, here we go. We got the sub. We got some really great play. Gavin. We got, what are we seeing here? We got Gavin, Xander, Zeke, Eli. Eli playing the 6. Eli Turner at the 6, ladies and gentlemen. Eli at the 6 with Ted Hunter out. Okay. Eli usually a center back for the boys. Zeb looks for Hunter, or probably for Xander. Hunter out of the game. Okay. Oh, man, Archer gets stroked. Ref called advantage here. Yeah. Jesse dancing. A lot of dancing. Okay. fans while the other team went. Jesse called for a punch there. Didn't quite see it. Big ball up through. Zeb takes it down off his foot. Bryce with a nice clear towards Xander. Ball is booted way wide. Out of, nope, guy saves it, but we've got him pinned in here. Bryce on the sidelines goes back towards Archer. Archer's a bit on an island there. Ben with a nice touch on a through to Bryce. Nice play, but Bryce was out of bounds. I'll have to tell you, our fans at least, are on their best behavior today. That's not being an indictment on the demeanor of the folks from Grand Rapids, but our fans are keeping it together. Ted to Xander getting the ball. Xander onto Zeke. Ball chipped up. Bryce on towards Ted's hand, but Ted moves his hand, so it's not a hand ball. Archer with a header. Other guy with a header. West with a little leprechaun flick there to Ben, ironically. Off to Xander. Zeke serves to Eli. Eli to Zeke loses it, but up through to looked off, and he was off. Man, it's so good when a guy's on the other side of the pitch, and I say in my lizard brain, that gentleman looked offside. And in fact, the AR validates my feelings with a raising of a neon flag. Glee ensues. And we're on. Bryce serves the ball up towards Xander, and Xander's the only person in the world that would be able to get that. And in fact, did not, because he was pushed off the ball. Ref looking for a sub in the form of Wesley Wright from East Carmel. I say East Carmel because he lives forever, but when he got here, there was a West Huff, and West and Wes sound so much alike. We've changed Wes's name to Wesley. Oh, Jared scores 1-0. Thanks for joining in. And the reception is not great here. We've got very low signal. It's 1-0 on a beautiful Sebas to Jesse. There's your man. Look at him. His hair's looking a little shaggy. All right, Zeb with a big throw. Jesse on it. Ted on the ball to Zeke, or to Zeb. Dang it. Zeke, Xander, Zeb. You try to commentate. All right, poked out, going this way. Good defense. Yep. To himself, minds it, back to Jesse. Jesse into Eli. Eli wide towards Ted. Ted called for it, but then the other guy stepped. Zeb battling back. Zeb battling, and Zeb boots it out of bounds. Shunk's family is here. Is a slow grind a little bit here. So anyway, 1-0, Indy 11 right now. Midwest United, I think, is frustrated by the pace of restarting of play. Ball's coming this way. Almost. Don't let people tell you it's the Spurs hat as to why you dropped that. All right, a couple boots. Zeb with a nice side volley, kicking it out of the back line, and the very tall goalie goes and chases it down. I mean, the wind's bad for most of the kids out here. He's at a different altitude, which could lead to more wind for him. I'm not a meteorologist, but I'm pretty sure the way that's how it works. Okay, goal kick by the center back up towards Zeb. Zeb gets a pressure back. Zeb to Xander. Xander with a quick touch. Tries to beat him on it. Eli's there. Eli to Ted. Ted driving up. Look at his man is, it's intercepted. Ted looked for Ben. just sprayed it a bit. All right, so Ben to Wesley to Ted. Ted tried to one touch wide to Ben, and just some miscommunication. All right, so ball served up to Wesley right, up the middle. Lots of our guys given charge, including Jesse. Xander given chase, and we're over here with Zeb, and then into the box. Really good ball. Really good ball. Got nice deflection by Wesley right there. Ted with a nice challenge. Just delays the play. And then Jesse going up, challenge on the ball. Ball served wide. Here goes Zeb. Oh no. No. Zeb, their fans are not happy with how much we're serving it out of bounds. All right, so Midwest United. All right, ball straight up in the air. Oh, a bunch of people looking. Throw in for Midwest United, kind of a lull in the game with sort of our time wasting, if you will. It's created a strange dynamic. Ben on the ball, serves one through towards Ted. He's going to run it down before Ted is. And then Ben gives challenge. Wes with a nice step. Ben with a ball serves it in toward corner kick. Taking his time. Talking trash to child. You know, sometimes our fans do that.
Marco! He's too far up. He's got to come back more. Keep going.
All right. All right, Jesse going on just trolling their fans at this point, honestly. Jesse with the corner, comes flying in, and ball is recycled back out. Midwest United. High kick on Jesse. All his might kicked the ball out of bounds.
Hey, we got ball. Got another ball. Let's go. Nixon.
All right, so Midwest United throw in towards boys. Eli with a nice clearance. Eli is a natural center back, playing the 6, really for the Midwest United. Weird pace to this game as Indy 11's taken it some time wasting for some particular reason. So, all right. So here goes the kick, the corner kick coming. It's curling out. Jesse with a header, Ted with a header, a little flick over the top for Midwest United. We're definitely over time, but given all the time wasting, the ref has given 2 minutes. We've definitely been on the other side of the frustration of perceived time wasting, so I understand their frustration. But Zeb is now taking great joy in just striking the ball over the burn behind me. So, save. Pasha with a nice play on a tough situation. There's halftime. All right, so it's halftime. I'm going to possibly turn off the mic. Okay, I'm going to turn off the mic. So we got about a 10, 15-minute halftime. So I'm going to set it down, and we'll see you back here in a little bit. And we're back. Hello, everybody. Talk at halftime was that we're playing fine. We're up 1-0. Here's what we're looking for in the second half here. Probably a little bit more possession. The wind is now in our face, so we were going downhill, if you will, in the first half as the wind's sort of coming from the north-northwest. And of course the field's oriented north-south, so expect some pitch because halftime's not exactly over yet. But now we've restarted the broadcast. All right, sorry, here we go. Let's talk about what Indy 11 has to offer on the pitch here. I see Gavin, I see Jesse Ewer. I see young Archer Deals, I see Bentley Schlager, I see Theodore, Patrick Dunn, I see Hunter Rudin, I see Sebastian Sebas Valdez Pena, I see West Huff, I see Bryce, I see Zebediah Lucas, and I think I've named enough people there. Okay, let's see how we adjust to the wind in our face. Let's see if we don't start wasting time again. I'm curious if Kevin talked to them about that or not. It becomes a distraction at some point if it's too early. A lot of frivolity on the sideline at halftime as some sideline siblings get some action done. My father-in-law was asleep during the game. That's okay. It's a good day for a nap. Here we go, back in action here. Big boot from half, used the wind, and Pasha was ready for it. A shot off the kickoff. West up to Zeb, Zeb to Hunter, Hunter attempts back to Zeb. A lot of passing in the midfield here, or just in front of the back line, I should say. Ball comes flying in. Pasha gathers on his second save in about 30 seconds. That wind in our face is proving to be to Midwest United's advantage. Pasha with a ball up the left side towards Jesse's head. Jesse's head misses the ball. Bentley giving chase, gets shook, ball sends up the sideline. Hunter there to challenge, and Midwest United is thrown in right at the mid-stripe. Kevin wants Gavin to tuck in. Gavin tucks in, ball thrown in. Hunter giving a challenge, ball up the left. Jesse now playing defense, shadowing his number 55 with Midwest United's number 55. Hunter bodying the guy out of bounds, looking for a call, doesn't get the call. Midwest United throwing in. Midwest United throws towards the end line. Bentley's giving challenge. We need someone to step here. Hunter steps, and then Zeb wins the ball and is going on a solo run up the pitch at great speed and determination, and the ball is served out of bounds for a throw. Midwest United coach suggests to get on him. Quite descriptive. So here just his players to get on him. All right, throw in for Zeb. Zeb, big throw towards Bentley's head. Bentley's head serves nothing. I don't know what's happening. Offsides. Okay, it was a very confusing play. Offsides. Okay. So, score is 1-0. We are 2 minutes and 20 seconds into the second half. 1-0 Indy 11. Beautiful day out here, a little windy. Beautiful day. Ball served way up, no one on that fella. Chips it back to the midfielder, or the fullback, I guess that would be. Sebas and Bentley giving. Balls come this way. Good challenge by Archer. Gavin gets there. Pulls Gavin's arm. Bryce with the kick here. Fans didn't like the call, but he grabbed Gavin's arm. Trying to be as objective as possible. It's hard sometimes. Bryce with a low ball towards Hunter. Hunter gets a touch. Gets through towards Hunter to Ted. Ted to Hunter. Hunter to Bentley. Bentley looks for Jesse, tackled him and got the ball. Bentley serving to Sebas. Sebas back to Bentley. Bentley to Gavin, back to Bryce. Bryce to Archer. Archer flat back. Actually, a good pass to West. West did a good job of getting his body position back behind the ball so that it wasn't a hospital ball in. Good play by the back line there. Zeb going up the sideline towards Jesse. Jesse serves Hunter. Hunter making a drive up. Passes it up the left line to Jesse. However, OB, as they say. I don't think anyone says that, but it was out of bounds. Got 11 viewers right now, which is not a record. I think our record might be 30 viewers. I'm not interested in records. I'm just interested in broadcasting that. Okay, ball served up high towards a nice job by Archer, and ball serves back to Pasha. I'll tell you this, Midwest United is really using the wind to their favor, much more than we did in the first half. At least it feels that way for me. Hunter with a nice charge up the ball, knocks it off of his chest, up to Jesse. Up to Sebas. Sebas giving a challenge to the defender. Almost there. Here comes a big ball up towards the corner. Now, if we get beaten a foot race here, that guy's closed pretty well in Midwest United's favor right now. We do have a throw in for B. Rice. That is B. Rice. Ball up to Gavin, little chip, ball coming. Okay, throw in for Indy 11. Gavin with a big run and throw towards Sebas. A lot of action right here. I'm trying my best. Bryce with the Dutch. Foul right here. Good job, Bryce. You got a free kick. Bryce got kicked in the foot. I can't do the best on this shot here, so I'm going to try to get the aftermath. Big ball in towards Sebas with a little scorpion kick off to Bentley. To Jesse. Zeb stretches out that leg to Jesse. Jesse to Zeb. Zeb loses possession. It's going the other way. Sebas fights for it back. Sebas. Ted's got to help him out there. Good job by Sebas. Jesse giving chase. Zeb making all the way back to serve it out of bounds. All right, so a little break in action here as Midwest United chases down the ball. An AR right in front of us. Nice full head of hair. I just say that because I'm a bald man, so I'm just, I just appreciate the follically gifted. All right, so we got Midwest United throw-in is on their side of the pitch. What is happening here? The throw-in, what is happening? Oh, we got a sub warming up without a vest, I think. Yeah, that's what's confusing. Ball served in. Archer recycles it. Bentley giving challenge. Ted with a nice deflection because that guy came with a big boot. This gentleman's touch has betrayed him. It's all right, it happens. There goes Bryce. Bryce with a nice throw towards Bentley. Coming back this way. Oh, ball come flying out of bounds. It's going to be Midwest United's throw. Okay, here comes the throw. Trying to get there. 49 throwing it in. All right, big throw up the sideline, and Bryce just heads it out of bounds. So it is a Midwest United throw. Again, their big center back, number 21, has got really big legs, so we just got to watch that fella. Throwing it down the sideline. And then here goes Gavin. Gavin gets dispossessed. Gavin serves it out of bounds. Nice defensive play, fighting back, not giving up after he turned it over. Throwing for Midwest United. Gavin gets a foot on it. Big boot by Bryce. Here's the big boot. You got to step on this guy. Sebas across. Archer, nice ball to Jesse. We're out of shape now. Recycling West with a nice play, West Huff. Really great recovery by West Huff. Was it because he was facing West as he made the play? Like West was facing West? And that's where he gets his power? It's possible. It's just a theory. The wind is really blowing the ball down in that little gully between Field 6 and the Pacers Athletic Center. Speaking of the Pacers, Pacers back in action tonight against New York Knicks. Game 5. Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. 8 o'clock on TNT. All right, ball in. West gets a head on it. Pasha jumps up, gathers with his hands. A nice hand save. I don't know what a hand save is, but he gathers it in those big sticky mitts of his. Artificially sticky, of course, because he's wearing goalie gloves that give a fancy grip for these boys. Okay, Pasha serves up that big left foot of his, shouldered off by Jesse. Ball served wide by Midwest United. And their guy chases it down. Hunter gets a foot on it, but it goes out of bounds for Midwest United throw in. All right, we are exactly 10 minutes in to the second, when I said that, to the first part of the second half, which would just be called the second half. There's no first part of the second half. Okay, Midwest United throw in off Zeb. Zeb chips it back over his head, trying to keep it in play. Ted gets a half volley on it towards Bentley. Doesn't connect. Back on defense. Nice job by Sabas, giving 79 some trouble. Little kick by Jesse towards Sabas. Hunter and West are there. West, really aggressive plays by West. It's nice to see. Jesse up to Bentley. Bentley back up to Jesse for a long ball to Sabas. And then we want Gavin to get high here. The pressure. Bryce into Ted. Ted serves it back to what the heck? Ted turned it over back his own way. Big ball, deflected, header by Archer. Nice save by Posh, and then, man, there's a lot going on. I'm struggling to tell you what's happening. Hunter, nice collection, ball coming this way. Okay, Midwest United was really pressuring there. And then Bryce, there, Archer just boots it out of bounds for a corner kick. Archer had some time there. Chose to go the punt it to Fisher's move. Sub for Midwest United. Midwest United on a corner. They could go short corner. They got two fellas over there. Gavin coming over to make sure that that's not the strategy. Subs are warming up for Indy 11. Ball comes flying in. Header by Bryce on a nice clearance. West with a nice body challenge there. West Huff with a really good game thus far. Ball served back in. Zeb serves it back out. Gavin with a nice challenge there, and it's a throw in for Midwest United. High kick, I guess, is being called. The ball was there in the box. I'm kind of being too quiet. I disagree with that call. The guy kind of had a flying side kick, but he kept his foot kind of below his chest, and it just happened to hit Archer. So I'll take a bad call. I mean, geez. We all have been on the other side of him. Zeb with a big left foot up towards the left mid. Jesse to Bentley. Bentley to Jesse. Hunter with a great step. Jesse serves Hunter. Hunter gets there. Gets knocked off balance. Zeb with a really nice challenge. Sticks with it. Sticks with it. You're not seeing it because my camera works bad. Zeb with a An aggressive tackle. He got tackled, but he's good. Ball served back up this way. Ball served over the top. Let's see if we can get there. Archer with a beautiful left foot. We need a recovery. Jesse gets there. He recovers. Serves it out towards the Midwest United bench. The gentlemen in pennies. Scores 1-0 with 14 minutes gone in the second half. Indy 11 leads on a Sebas pass to Jesse in the first half for a nice tap-in goal. A little bit more than a tap-in. We don't take that away from Jesse. Midwest United throw-in, Sebas giving pressure. Sebas and Jesse there. Jesse central to Hunter. Hunter having a good game, by the way. Hunter chips it up, sticks with it, head to Zeb. Zeb gets it on that left foot and serves it to the other pitch. Coach for Midwest United with some passionate instructions. Ball throw-in. Nice job. Jesse poked it to Sebas. Sebas gets dislodged. Ball through Archer. Oh, Archer chipped it up and just past the post. It would have been an own goal. So we got lucky there. You probably didn't see it. One, because I think the feet. Here goes the corner kick. Indy 11's looking to sub, but currently a corner kick coming in from Midwest United. Ball, big ball. Bentley. Okay, so we got lucky there. Got really lucky. It was a great ball. The wind is blowing back on it. Posh was able to just deflect it. Good step by Westhoff. We are a little challenged right now. Sebas, nice ball back to Bentley. Just didn't work. Archer goes up, catches it in the face. Bryce kicks the ball across on a clearance. We are way out of shape right now in terms of our formation. We're just sitting back. It's kind of strange. Okay, West, it's not our best moments there of the match. Sub looks like the Irish hair, Ben O'Donoghue. Big fan of Supermax, which is kind of the Irish version of McDonald's if you're ever in Ireland. Check it out, Supermax. Their chicken burger is apparently tasty. That's Supermax. All right, Westhoff serves the ball up to the Irish Hair. Irish Hair gets a foot on it. Nice turn, loses the ball, sticks with it. Nice through ball by the Midwest United team and our kick, goal kick. I'll tell you this, we got some dangerous moments happening right now, and so not looking really good defensively. Couldn't tell you what's happening. Feels like the midfield, like Ted and Hunter, are playing further back towards the back line, and so there's a big space, but I don't know. That's not criticism. I just simply don't know. Ted's here, serves it up towards Gavin, gets displaced. Archer with a nice ball. Here comes Gavin on a nice challenge. It's all happening right here.
Us. No.
No. Go, play, next play. Bryce serves it out. We are on the back heel. That's 100% what's happening here. Okay. Midwest United looks like they have a goal in them. I'm not saying that as some sort of jinx. I'm saying that more of like, there it goes. I called it. Pasha went to grab the ball. Guy went in front of him and just flicked it right over his head. 1-1. You could see that coming. We kind of got real passive defensively. All right, so 28 minutes in, or probably 18 minutes in, and the score is now 1-1, 18 minutes into the second half. Let's see if we can wake up a little bit here. Foul on the Irish hair, Ben O'Donoghue over there. Yeah, I just think, what are we going to see here? What are we going to see? The guys going to step up, or are they going to fade back? It's been the question all season. Free kick for Midwest United. They got the wind at their back, so big ball up in towards Theodore, off of his knee, went backwards towards Archer. All right, nice save by Posh. Pasha with a ball into the wind towards Ben. Ben brings it down pretty nicely. Oh, gets absolutely hammered for a foul, but Ben appears to be okay. He got hammered. He's checking all his parts to see they're still there. Good physical play by Midwest United, frankly. We need to stay physical. Here comes Zeb on one of his big balls. It's into the wind, though. West playing defense here. Hunter fills for West. While West was up the pitch, West is getting back. Zeb using his body on the far side to win the ball back. Serves through Sebas to Ben. Ben gets dislodged, and it is, I didn't think that was their ball, but I'm not wearing green today. Ball served through on a throw, and then Zeb sends it out of bounds to clear. Looks like we got another line of subs coming in here. We got Eli, Xander, and Zeke. Ted gets the ball central and just serves it up the pitch. Ball's coming this way. Gavin giving challenge. Ted with the steal. Hunter sticks with it. Sorry, my talking stopped. 49 here on the ball, driving through. Nice job by Hunter to Gavin to Sebas. Misses the boot on that one. That guy's got a big boot. And he throws towards Pasha with his foot. It's called a kick. All right, sorry. Let me get my head back in the game. Pasha with a long punt up the left side toward Ben O'Donoghue. Ben loses possession back towards West. West gets the ball shepherded out of bounds for a goal kick for Indy 11. All right, now what we got here is we got Hunter out for Eli Turner. We've got Xander for Bentley, and we've got Zeke for Gavin. So we're going to get a whole Sebas second half, it looks like here. West to Eli. Eli gathers up to Sebas. Sebas unlucky there. Gets it back, wins it back towards Xander. And then Sebas is still there. Eli, 13 minutes left. Bryce with a big header. It's going to get it again. This time knocks it down to Zeke. Zeke out wide. The guy's going to put a body on him. In towards Ted. Ted keeps it. Gets too much dribbling. Runs into his own man. Zeke comes for the body there. Zeke gets... All right. Okay, so Bryce just fired the ball right at Zeke, who was out of bounds. It's a throw in for Midwest United. And Midwest United is subbing. I don't know what's happening here. A lot of yelling. A little disorganization from Midwest United from a personnel standpoint. All right, wind blowing this way, favoring Midwest United. Throw in, back to Midwest United player. Zeke gives challenge, up to Ted. Ted clears it through. This guy's got the big leg. A little flick on Bryce. When there's Ted, serves wide to space, serves a ball through. Okay, there's Archer with a knee. A little flick through. West has got to clear this. Got to clear it. He does towards Ted. Ted serves wide. Nice ball to Zeb. Zeb up. That's just that pass from the back line up, it's just not connecting. Just a lot of them just getting sent back our way. All right, goal kick for Indy 11 is West Shepherd, another ball out of bounds. So ball goes from Pasha to West. West serves a big ball up towards Ben O'Donohue. Midwest United gets a boot on it first. Zeb to Ben. Ben going up the side, sticks with the run, and gets called for a foul. Kind of an unlucky play there. Kind of an unlucky play. It was a foul, arguably, but it's unlucky. Midwest United with a ball with the wind at their back. Their big guy with a big boot is sending this. This is not a good situation. That worked out okay. That guy's got as big a boot as Zeb, if not more. All right, we got another goal kick for Posh, and it looks like we've got another 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left in the second half. Score's tied 1-1. We got equalized, which is never fun. Archer serves it up towards Zeke. Zeke on up, serves a ball for Xander. Xander's gonna get for Midwest United. Xander really hustled to get on the end of that thing. I think Xander's got a goal in him today. He's got a goal in him. Got a lot of rest. Got some other minutes for some other folks today, but Xander's, the irony of this, of course, is Midwest United has sort of slowed down play. Served out wide. This is the big boot fella. Serves it up towards Archer. Archer on the inside foot. Eli back to Zeb. Cuts back up the middle. Out of position if this doesn't work out. Sebas, a nice, beautiful through to Xander. Xander left foot, and Xander has a goal. I called that. I literally said Xander has a goal. That is Sebas' second assist for Sebas. Second assist for Sebas. Xander scores. I called that one. 2-1 Indy 11 with a bit of time on the clock here. About 8-9 minutes left. Sebas, the difference maker today, my estimation, man of the match, 2 assists, creating little sneaky things just like our boy does. That's who he is as a man. I'm sure if his mom's watching at home, he would want her to. I've seen that. Okay, ball. Posh gathers on a sliding save as the ball snuck through there. Score 2-1, Indy 11 on 2 Sebas assists, a Jesse and a Xander goal. Header through, Archer steps in with that left foot of his. Zeb winds up his big left foot to clear the ball up the line, and it's staying in. It's got deflected, so this would be a corner, no? Offside? What are we doing? What's the call? Corner kick. Corner kick is the call. Okay, sorry, got confused. All right, so we got Zeke with a corner kick here. We got some subs. You know what? Liam just got here, which is interesting. And he's taking out Sebas, who had a great game. Wesley Wright in for Bryce, who also had a solid game. Yeah, Liam just got here, wasn't here earlier, so who knows? No one asked me. Liam coming in straight off the motorway to do a corner kick. He's got a right foot, so this should curve in towards the goal. Nice ball in, a little wide. Archer got a head on it. Nice play. Off of Ben's back. Ted lets it go through to Zeke. Zeke serves over to Zeb. Zeb is wide. Zeb finds Ben. Ben gets his left foot on it, gets dislodged. And it is a throw-in for Indy 11. Indy 11 throw in, and who we're gonna see throw this thing in. Let's not get distracted by time wasting again. Zeb throws it in to Tor. Ben goes for a shot. Ted was there. Wes Lee gathers. That guy is fast. Throw in for Midwest United. That was a weird looking play. West towards Xander. Xander towards his mother. Xander having a good hair day, which Xander always has a good hair day. That's who Xander is. This fella throwing it in. Header in towards Central. A little back heel from that guy. Serve through. Zeke on the ball. Kicks it towards that mother. She's okay. Throw in for 5 more to go. Ted wins the ball. Liam out of bounds. Throw in for Wesley Wright. West with the throw in. Never in. Do it again, Wes. It was never in. Oh, a little conference here. Ball was never in. The AR called it. Then these guys are talking. Red ball, never in. Pretty simple call. Seen that for years. West throws it more central, goes back the other way. Ted is there. Ted kicks it out of bounds into the corner, but it's a throw on a corner. Ball thrown in for Midwest United. Ball serves, Zeke served it back across the middle. Man, that was dangerous. Eli got there, now running up, oh boy. Wow. Archer put a body on the guy and then Pasha came up and saved it. That was super awkward. We got very lucky there. Good thing Pasha got there. Good save by Pasha. Ball keeps getting served through. We're playing a little bit of kickball here. This guy's got a big boot. Our throw. We are looking at about 3 minutes left, depending on the time waste. Up the field. Head. Back through. Ted wins it. Ted serves a ball up to Ben. That's my carpool. Ben served it back towards Xander. Eli gets the ball. Ben with a big kick. Eli brings it down towards Zeb to Ben to Zeb. Zeb with a big kick. Oh, I am not showing you the action because I'm a terrible photographer. But I have words, and they're working well too. Okay, so the score is 2-1, Indy 11. By the clock, again, ball was rolling on the kick. AR called a rolling ball on the kick, which gives some sort of advantage, but I wouldn't know. Did poorly in high school physics. Okay, so here we go. Midwest United is dribbling it out. This is the guy with the big boot. Serves it up long. We are outnumbered down here. Archer shields it, and there we go. Okay, so Archer with a really nice, smart play. The other fans are complaining about how much time we're kicking the ball out of bounds, but you know, whatever. We've been there. We've been frustrated as parents, and you're really mad at the kids on the other team. Ben battling over there. Doesn't get the call. It is Midwest United throw in, but we are battling 2 minutes. Ref just said 2 minutes. 2 minutes left in the match. Foul on our guy. Get back, get back. Okay, so here's Wes. Wes loses the ball. Ted on the defense there. Tries to send it out. Gets off his feet. Oh my gosh, Pasha. Oh, Pasha with an incredible save. The back end. They got that equalizer there. Man, all right, 2-2. The guy snuck around the backside. Pasha with an initial, like, really great 2 minutes ago. Pasha with a really good save, but it got deflected out, and then it went in for a goal. So we got to get one here. Got to
One more, boys. Let's go.
That's a very high ball. Okay, punt by their keeper. Ben's trying to get to the side. Isn't going to get there. It's Midwest United throwing. Man, equalized twice is not fun. Is not fun. They got a corner kick here too. This is not going the right direction. I've been right twice on goals today. I'm not calling one now, but the momentum is not currently in our favor. All right, so Midwest United lines up behind the corner, serves it in. It's sort of curving back towards the 6. Head on it, but out of bounds, and Pasha is gathering for a goal kick. West Huff is taking the goal kick. And here we go. West serves it up towards Ben. Ben gets a great touch on it, stays on it, serves through to Zeb, tackled through to Liam. Liam loses the ball, and it is out of bounds, throw in for us. So we need a ball. Currently need a ball. Ball's coming this way. We got like a minute left. Zeb throws it in towards Ben. Ben's making the run. Offside. And that's the game. Man, that's disappointing. That's the game. That is disappointing. That is disappointing. 2-2, got a point, but wanted to win. Hey, just in time, here's our man. Santi's here. Okay, well this, I feel better. All right, Santi. All right, so we're on camera here. 2-2, we got 1 point. What do you think about that?
I have a feeling that, like, I mean, that was a nice save by Pasha, but, like, they got the rebound, and, I mean, I can't say anything about the goal.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. It was a really good save by Pasha. They just got the rebound. Your brother with 2 assists on the day. You think he'll be happy about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, you have another game in the Challenge Cup this afternoon, correct?
No, it's, like,
What?
tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow. Okay. Do you know who you play?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter who you play. You're just going to beat them, right?
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say to our audience before we go?
That PSG is going to win the Champions League.
Whoa, that's scandalous. PSG's going to win the Champions League?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to hand the mic to you, and you're going to close us out. Okay, so there's viewers here at home. You're going to say something like, "Thanks for watching today's broadcast," and then say your name. We'll see you next time, okay? So
Okay.
Here, here, take the mic. Hold on, let me get ready. We're going to do this. Okay, here we go. We ready? Go ahead.
Thanks for watching, everyone, and
Yeah, sign off. Say your name. I'm Santi Valdez.
I'm Santi Valdez-Peña. We'll see you next time.